Hey guys, it's Bostonl1 here with another tournament video. This is for LC Open. Currently I guess I am basically in 3 opens right now. RU, LC, and NU. I lost UU and PU earlier, so I still have 3 chances to start moving up a little bit. Only 1 RU thus far, but anyway, so this is LC, and I like LC. I really like LC a lot. I don't play it much though. I don't really have any teams or experience in it. And also it was really hard for me to find teams because I don't know many people that play it as well. But I still think I can do pretty well in this. So firstly, I'm playing Goomer. His tag on Showdown's Yellow Shofu, kind of funny. Yeah. So the first game, I actually brought this Dwebble offense that Cyrus passed me. I don't know if he made it, but it's pretty standard. Just get it rocks and then try to win. And just looking at his team, what's it called? Bulbasaur, Z Celebrate, can actually put in a lot of work. His biggest issue to beating you with, just beat it, is probably of course, Ghastly, as it resists both my stabs, and HP Fire probably doesn't kill it straight up. And of course the Volibee, depending on what it is. But still, I think I can pretty much break through his team. My Scarf Mienfoo is also very nice in this matchup. So I'm trying to, I think I feel pretty good about this matchup. It's just basically it's a hyper offense, just set up and break through. So of course, since it's a hyper offense, I'll leave my Dwebble as he leads off with his Mienfoo. He goes for a fake out. I am not like weak armor or anything like that. I am a sturdy berry juice, so it's fine. I just go ahead and get my rock up, and he can kill me up here with his high jump kick. So rocks up are fine. I don't get any more of my hazards up, but that's okay. Really, just rocks are nice enough as is. So go to my Abra since it's outspeeds and kind of just beats everything, and I throw off a Hidden Power Fighting, just trying to catch either. I figured he would not stay in at all. He would either catch his Volibee or his Pharaoh Seed. I think here, I try to make I think I just click Hidden Power Fighting again. Of course, I do catch that. I want to scout up for what he's going to go for. He goes for U-turn. This is probably going to be Scarf Volibee, which is very annoying, but I can go in my Mienfoo, which is bulky. It's not Regenerator, it's a Reckless. But still, it's more power than General. So I just click High Jump Kick, and I just straight up KO the Mienfoo. So now he goes into Ghastly, knowing I'm locked into that. Of course, I can have a Pawniard, as he just doubles into Mudbray, which is a good play. It's a nice, catches a lot of things I can go for. I do want to knock off this thing's item, which of course I do give it stamina, and I'm going to attack it again. And here it's kind of like, since especially what it is, it's rest. So this kind of makes it a little more difficult to deal with. Now I got it +2 defense. I try to SD, hoping it doesn't get any attack on rest talk, but it gets heavy slam, so it kills me. So here I think I go into my Kavana. And I can, I can Oko it straight up. It's not, I don't think it's guaranteed. Yeah, well, actually it doesn't do anything at all. But I think I can, if I get lucky, he doesn't get attack, and it's still fine. But he does get heavy slam. I resist it, of course, and I live. So nice pull from there in my regard. He goes into Pharaoh Seed here, as I predict that. I think I just click Waterfall again, because Crunch is not guaranteed at that point. I wanted to click Crunch, but it's fine. I can just click Crunch this turn right here, and it will knock out Pharaoh Seed. So, right now I'm set up pretty nice. He can go into his Corphish though, which is going to have priority Aqua Jet, and it will knock me out. So, here I can go to my Bulbasaur. I don't want to set up, because if I set up, I'm still outsped by the Scarf Volibee, and it's not going to be in range after rocks. So I'm just going to attack straight up here. There's no reason to set up, and I just do kill the Corphish. He goes straight into Volibee, of course, to being faster. And I'm just going to sack it. Of course, he clicks U-turn here. I guess... To be honest, I don't know why. I think I am Sash Abra, so I guess maybe he's thinking about that or something. But yeah, so he U-turns there, for whatever reason. Nitpick. And I just click Sludge Bomb, and I do kill the Mudbray. He goes out into Ghastly here. Of course, he resists my stabs, and he can just kill me straight up with Sludge Bomb. But at this point, I can win with my Mienfoo. I just click a knockoff here, because Volibee can't take after rocks, and I just win. The U-turn on Volibee is a very strange play. I think I still could have won in that regard, because I was thinking about it out. If he Brave Birded there, he'd be put in range of my Scarf Mienfoo, and I can just click knockoff there, and regardless, it killed the Mudbray, kill the Volibee, and kill the Ghastly, so I would win regardless. But still, I think that's an interesting play. So regardless, I win. Nice first game win. I won first game one last time, so hopefully I can turn it around and actually win the next one. Alright, so moving on to my next replay. This time I brought a team. Electric passed me. And you know, it looks very standard. It's basically just kind of like. Also, this is a magnet pull. What's it called? Magnemite. Just trying to remove steel types that would make it annoying for, say, my Tyrant. Just trap him and get rid of him. So that's the idea of that, plus another trapper. So I have just double trappers here. And yeah, so looking at my game plan, I think if I set up with my Tyrant, it can put a lot of work in. I'm assuming it's going to be Sash, Abra, which is going to be very annoying to deal with. I do have a trapper, of course, and my Diglett being faster. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start this game. I think I lead off with my Diglett turn 1 as he leads off with his Magnemite. Ooh, I think it was so fast. So I lead off that, and of course I'm if this is berry juice, there's no reason to start me clicking a earthquake here, as he can just stall me out and just kill me. So I'm going to go hard Magnemite, predicting the flash cannon. Of course, not doing that much. He does crit me, but still it's fine. I click hidden power fire here as he just volt switches out, but popping his berry is nice. In general, of course, he was trapped that turn, so he couldn't really switch out hard. He goes into Why Not, and I get reverse trapped, and I kill my Magnemite dies. I go in my Ghastly though, and this is a free sub, which is very nice. So I get to throw off a Sludge Bomb here, as it almost OHKOs, of course. It does not, unfortunately. It does get poisoned, but his Berry Juice brings it back to full. He U-turns here into his Onyx. I think he thought this was 30 Juice, but it's not. It's weak armor, I assume. And of course, Shadow Ball, if his Onyx is terrible Spadef, just straight up dies. I click HP Fire on a Magnemite, which he can just recycle up. He has 16 of those, right? And I only have, on this, right now, I have, let's see, 5, that's 10, 12. I have about 12 hits on my Ghastly, or no, 13 hits on my Ghastly before it dies to a Life Orb damage. And I would end up losing this recycle battle, so I felt it's probably better if I just go hard, save my Ghastly's HP after starting off a few. Then I'll go in my Diglett hard as he just clicks recycle. And I can pretty much stall him out of his recycles with this mon anyway, now at this point. So he can't win the battle. Does click Flash Cannon here, but he can keep trying to recycle up his berry, but it's eventually he's going to have to play without it. So I just keep clicking Earthquake until he realizes he can't win this battle, and he just attacks me. So I can go right back into my Ghastly as I just throw off a Shadow Ball, or Hidden Power Fire, which kills the Magnemite. And right now, this is when I realized something. This team has very little to deal with Abra. It's like Magnemite's the best, and it's not even like Berry Juice or anything like that. And my Diglett, and this is not Scarf Me Into either. It's just Fake Out. So at this point, my best way to deal with it is Fake Out. I don't have Sucker Punch Ghastly, unfortunately. But yeah, so he can, at this point, he can't even kill. And I had to go in my Minfu and start getting my Fake Out chip as he goes into Why Not. I try to U-turn here because my Mienfoo is important to killing the Abra as he goes into Volibee, filling off his weak armor. I can go to Tyrant here. I think he clicks Knock, which is, sucks. He'll lose my Berry Juice, but I do get a Dragon Dance up, and he's still faster than me with his +2 speed, so he can just throw off another U-turn. But at this point, I claim a kill. So I click Outrage, as I kill that. And he can go straight into his Abra, and I break his Sash. So at this point, his Sash is broken, so a Fake Out will just straight up kill him. But this is really bad, because at this point, I pretty much lose. Because I can make a read here. I made a reader here. I clicked High Jump Kick, and I claim the Mienfoo, and I click Knock Off to kill it following. So that's fine, but still, he can just come right back out, and I still have no priority to deal with the Abra. So I can sack my, I could have went to Fungus here and sack it and kill it off, but it wouldn't matter because, say I switch it out and come back in for my Fake Out. Of course, I can Fake Out the Volibee, that will give it priority, it will give it, +2, and it can kill me if, a Brave Bird. And then, of course, even if I do make a read and click, High Jump Kick, Abra comes back out and kills me regardless. At this point, it was a loss. This team is very weak to Abra, and I wish I realized that ahead of time. But I didn't. That's my bad. So, as is, I lost the game 2. And so now I'm 1-1. But I have one more game, I guess, and I went to that one. This time I brought a team, and this is actually just like a team that Joey had in his builder, of course. I didn't even know what if his team was made this gen, to be honest, because I don't remember ever seeing Joey play any LC games. But I had Bostonl1vs, and I thought it's pretty fun to use regardless. So looking at it, I think I have a decent shot. It's webs. The shoulder is a bit of a threat, but I do have a sturdy juice Magnemite as well as they just like I think it's maybe Life Orb Abra. I can't remember. Regardless, and I do have quick attack on Bostonl1vs to revenge kill it if it's not carrying Ice Shard, which I don't know. I guess I do. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna go and leave my search kit since it is like search kit lead regardless, as I just get my webs up. His Volt switches out. Greetings my sash, of course, as he goes into his Ponyta. And this is something I never realized. Ponyta is fast. It's 19, which is the same speed as Abra. So that's a very fast mon. I didn't even know that they got that much speed. I made it really a lot harder on me. So I'm gonna bring in my Magnemite here. Kind of just to do two things. First off, it's Berry Juice, so I would live the Flare Blitz, be brought back up to full. And I can just Volt Switch on out, and it'll probably put it in range of anything after that, or die straight up just to recoil. Or I can threaten it to make it feel like this is a Scarf as I click Volt Switch. Of course, he goes into Mudbray. Mudbray I don't have much of a switch into. I go in my Ghastly trying to predict the Earthquake, but he goes for Heavy Slam. But I do get a nice chip on the Mudbray. I kill myself with Life Orb, and he just kicks Heavy Slam again. So I'm going to bring in my Abra here as I do claim one. Or I do not claim one, but I can kill him. Goes into my Magnemite. So this is definitely Life Orb, just based upon that damage. I click HP Fire, just trying to either he stays in or I can chip the Volibee. He goes in Volibee. He does Defog here. I could have went into my Pawniard. If you give me +2. And it probably would have been better just so I can break through his team a little more with Sucker Punch and stuff. But I went hard Magnemite. I didn't even think about Defiant at that point. I do make a double here into my my Bostonl1vs, knowing it can pretty much claim one. It's just so strong. I mean, it's crazy strong. So it does go into Volibee, which is I guess a Violite, but that into Quick Attack will kill it. But he can bring back his Magnemite, and Quick Attack will not kill. Return will, but quick Attack won't. So I just sack it to the Thunderbolt. I go into my Pawniard, threatening a Sucker Punch, but he goes in that, but it's a free kill because I'm still outspeed the Mudbray. But now this thing comes back and it's still a threat, so I just gotta get chip on it with Sucker Punch. And I have to force a speed tie here as I go into my Abra. And I do win the speed tie, so now it's gone. And he goes into his Magnemite. I just take the Volt Switch because I feel like I can, as I click Dazzling Gleam, I think. I was predicting him to go to Abra, but he went hard into his shoulder. So here I thought, well, it doesn't matter. I could have stayed in Psychic because he goes for Soul Smash here, risking that. But it worked out in the end because he thought I was Scarf as he clicked Liquidate, but I'm not. I'm 30 Juice, and so I can live that and of course kill it back with a Volt Switch. So I go in the back of my Abra here as he goes into his Scarf Magnemite. And he just, of course, he's faster, so he kills me with Abra, or he kills my Abra, and he goes back into his own Abra. Now, from this point, I can win. Essentially, my game plan is to do this. So I have 30 Juice. I just consume my berry. I can, let's see. Yeah, I can recycle up here as it goes for Psychic, because usually, Sash, Abra does not run Hidden Power Fire, or it can, but it does not always, and as you'll see, it does not run that, or Hidden Power Ground. It just runs Psychic. I think it runs Psychic, Counter, Dazzling Gleam. That's what it shows off. So, here, what I can do is that he can go for Psychic. It does 52 max, 42 min, and, of course, the LC rolls, there's not many rolls you can get. Those both, the max roll is 1 roll, and the low roll is 1 roll. All 14 in the middle are 48. So, essentially, he can go for Psychic here, as I recycle my berry. And he can go either Dazzling Gleam or Psychic, it does not matter. I'll recover to full. I can get a Volt Switch off, or a Flash Cannon off, and I can just chip it away at it. And then just rinse and repeat. If he ever gets a high roll, it doesn't matter. I go straight to full anyway, with Psychic, and also a high roll Psychic plus Dazzling Gleam does not kill me. So, he can't go for that either. So regardless, I should be able to beat the Abra 1v1 and have a Sturdy left over. So when he goes back into his Magnemite, which is at 37, I can kill it with Volt Switch if I get the 10 high rolls, which is like 48 and something else. Yeah, so 42, 48, something like that. So I can kill the Magnemite if I get a roll. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and click Recycle here as he clicks Psychic. But unfortunately, turn 1 he gets a Spadef drop. This makes it almost impossible for me to win at this point, because, or I guess I may be able to if it's really hard for me to, because I have to outplay certain turns. And in the end, it may not be possible at all. So with that Spadef drop, he can now just straight up KO me with Psychic, and I can never be in a position where I can have my Sturdy at the end of this exchange. So I click Endure here, as he also another thing is if he crit me that turn, I would have died. Even if he didn't get Spadef drop there, if he crit me the following turn, I would have lost regardless. So it's kind of spiteful. It's kind of like he got the two things he needed right there. He got, even though the second one didn't matter at all. But if he didn't Spadef drop me that first turn, and he didn't crit me the following, I probably would have won. Or if he didn't Spadef drop me at all and crit me. So that was really unfortunate, because Magnemite can't bring it back at this point. I could have won, but regardless, it's not. I'm just going to skip through, because it's just me trying to stall out turns, and it's just not going to work out. So I hate how that game ended. I'm just kind of like coming down to that crit. I guess I am playing defensively and trying to make it come back, so it's kind of, he has more chances to do that to me than I have to him. But still, it sucks to go that in a way. Regardless, so I am lost turn 1, round 1 in a LC again. So I now have only RU, which I won, and NU, which I'm playing later, to make it to another round. Really sucks. I feel like I played decently well. I didn't feel like I made too many misplays. Maybe, I think the Pawnyard, not going Pawnyard on Defog was a mistake, just because that's a way to break it down the team. But anyway, yeah, so I lost. Unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Thank you guys for watching. If you want to subscribe, please do that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next tournament replay.